Welcome to Random, Rambling, and Rhetoric with TeeJ Mercer. That's my TT. And it's all powered by her Samsung Notes. Now, here's my TT.
I just loves me some porta potties, said no one ever. I don't know about you, but the ickiest thing on the planet is when I am forced to use a porta potty. I try to hold my bladder until the last possible minute. And what about nasty public restrooms? Ew, public restrooms plus kids. Parents, what do you do as soon as you take them to a public bathroom? You make them hold up their hands and forbid them to touch anything. Then you get in the stall, there's no toilet paper or seat cover, you handle your business, come out, and then there's no soap or paper towels. Lord have mercy. Jesus is just not a good situation all around. Fortunately, there's the restroom kit, a full bathroom solution the size of a lightweight deck of cards. A deck of cards, y'all. I keep one in my purse all the time just because it's complete with a full patented oversized toilet seat cover, enough toilet paper to cover the essentials, plus wet wipes for your tushy and your hands. The restroom kit is a don't leave home without it necessity for your road trips, you going camping, the beach, festivals, basically any restroom that ain't yours. Even that friend of yours who's cleaning is not their strong suit. You know what I mean? So pop on over and visit therestroomkit.com. That's therestroomkit.com. And when you use the code RAMBLINGS, RAMBLINGS, you will get 15% off your purchase. So stop going to the bathroom without the full protection you need. Go get the restroom kit at therestroomkit.com. Hello, Tea Lights. It's your girl TeeJ here, and I'm recording this out on my morning walk. Some of you may be aware that one of the things about me is I can find lessons in anything. And so I'm walking my normal trek right now, and I just had the most curious thing happen. My normal trek, I hit a stretch of sidewalk in my neighborhood of North Hollywood, and I ran upon this swarm of gnats. Fortunately for me, though, I'm not squeamish, not on that level. Snakes and snails and all that make me squeamish, but gnats, I'm good. So I'm walking and noticing these gnats have pretty much overtaken me. They're not biting me, they're just kind of irritating. And I wasn't talking, so it wasn't, I wasn't worried about them getting in my mouth. And I'm daydreaming, I'm in my head, I'm creating, I'm doing what I do on my walk. And I'm noticing, like, I've walked half a block and these gnats are still irritating me. These gnats are still with me. Why are they still here? And I said, you know what? Let me just stop for a minute and see what happens if I let them go ahead and go on ahead of me. And I did, I paused. And they did go on ahead of me, and then they paused. And I swear, in my imagination, it looked like they turned around like, what? You coming or no? So I started walking again, thinking, okay, they stop, I'll walk through them. And they started keeping up with me. And I'm like, okay, this is some crazy mess that's happening. So I do a test again. I stopped, thinking they were just going to, keep going. They kept going. I stopped. Then they stopped and just kind of held, their space in the air. And then I started walking again, and they kept up with me. And they kept up with me for a long time. And it just kind of made me think about some things in our lives that we go through and that God allows to happen. And I could have just stopped and stayed in place. I could have turned around and gone the other way to avoid them. But I knew it was something that I had to walk through. It wasn't a situation, especially every time that I stopped, they stopped. It wasn't a situation that I realized it was going to go away. What is that for you? Are you in the midst of a situation or a crisis or something that's happening in your life, and God is speaking to you saying, but you got to go through? No, you can't turn around. No, you can't go around it. I'm going to protect you. They're not going to bite you. I'm not going to allow them to do you any harm, but you got to keep walking through. And you have to outlast what you're going through. You got to pursue, even though it doesn't look like it. I mean, at some point, they were just everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. And that's when it really started to hit me. There are things that happen that we want to quit. We want to turn around. We want to give up. We want to say it's too hard. We want to ignore. Because I'm thinking, okay, if I stop, they're going to keep going. They're going to leave me alone. That wasn't the case. That can be some situations in our lives that we think if we just ignore it, it's going to go away. Not knowing that problem in your marriage that you've been ignoring is still there. You got to walk through it. That thing you don't want to face, that weakness that you don't want to strengthen, that tough conversation that you don't want to have, it's still there. And the only way for it to get resolved is if you walk through it. All right, that's my heart for today, or for the now. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Well, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed what my TT shared with you. And like she always says, let's go out and make God smile. And don't forget to hug somebody. It's T2 Mercer signing off now. See y'all later.